Hey, what's happening, gamers? Welcome back to Sonic Heroes on Kwingsletsplays. How's everybody doing? This is episode number 4. The pain continues inside of the creepy forest where we have to get rid of, or get past some alligators, which is going to be very challenging for me because, for whatever reason, controls aren't working very well. So, every time I get eaten by the alligators, which is super fun. Not really. But anyway, hopefully you guys having a fantastic day. Your first like goal is 100 likes. Also during the stream, we're going to push more viewership on last night's Yakuza stream. I said it right. Which had about 870 views when this stream began. The goal is to try to get around 910 today, and then more tomorrow. Also, people are asking about, why don't you do uploads anymore? I'm guessing you're probably someone who hasn't been here in a while. Uploads don't work anymore, which is why we live stream. But there is a uploaded video that'll be up this Saturday for a top 10 video on a really cool project I've been working on now for the past week or so.
Well, I mean, to be honest, I heard some people talking about it a while ago that they used to watch YouTubers that did. I actually saw someone talking about us on Twitter that they said they used to watch. They said that some of the best content on YouTube was back in the day with. They mentioned 2 other people plus Gaming's Let's Play, and they said they loved uploaded content back then, and then suddenly YouTube changed to pushing stream content, and then they mentioned some popular streamer YouTubers. But I think that person has no idea that we currently stream.
Yeah.
But it's interesting that a lot of the people that come back after 12 years and ask us to do uploads don't realize that they probably left us for streamers years ago, and so we were forced to be streamers. So we really, I mean, if you guys had all stuck around, watched the uploads, we probably would still be uploading today. So it's really our audience that decided to leave and stop watching the uploads and watch streamers instead. So now we're streamers. We can't magically go from streaming to uploads because one person returns after 12 years.
But
out
we
of 500,000.
There is an upload that's happening.
Yeah, I mean, but also you realize if you have ever been here before, like we never had a Google Calendar that said when we were uploading, what days we were uploading, and we just did 2 uploads. We did a topic video and a versus recently. So, you know, if you have already watched those, then I can understand you wanting to know when the next one is. But if you haven't watched those, make sure you go back and watch those. Very easy to find our uploads. Just go to our channel page and go to uploads. It's very easy. And I put the link in the chat for the person 3 times in the last video and 3 times for this one. So they should easily be able to find it.
Yep. Also, the newsletter, guys, will be up at 4:45 p.m. Remember, we release a free newsletter for you guys. So today's newsletter has Sonic Heroes, Monster Hunter that's after this, and Dragon Ball.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Shadow Trooper. I doubt the person asking has watched all 16,000 videos we've already uploaded. Thank you. I should have you as my lawyer, Shadow Trooper.
Don't need a lawyer for that.
I feel like I need a lawyer every day.
But I don't like when people talk about us past tense when we never went away. Like there are Let's Players that vanished. We didn't vanish though. We're still here. We still exist. We're here every day.
We never stopped. In fact, I thought that we left YouTube for a month, but Luke corrected me. The longest time we've ever left YouTube is a week.
Yeah.
Even during the most difficult times, difficult family situations, everything, we only stopped uploading for a week. So for the last, since 2008, we've literally uploaded continuously until today. So, we've never stopped uploading.
I hate that one.
Yeah, if you're just coming in right now, you're just in time. This one is correct. Yeah, I hope your video thing went well on your online project. Oh, a business online meeting thing. That's really cool. And thank you, Shadow Trooper. I appreciate that. Thank you for the kindness and support. But yeah, it was interesting to me to notice that some of the people that this person said they used to watch uploaded Let's Plays, then when those Let's Players stopped making videos, they moved on to live streamer Let's Plays. and we were put in the category. This person actually put us in the category as one of the best uploaded Let's Players. But obviously, they put us in the category of people that no longer upload. So that was really interesting because we did actually continue to upload even long after they probably thought we stopped. It's just that no one could see our uploads, so then we were forced to put the streams.
Yeah, the uploads. I mean, we did a recent multiverses, and we're still waiting for 1,000 views on it.
Yeah, I mean that's what I would really like. People asking us for a new upload. Go and watch the most recent one. I mean, it is new. I mean, there's no reason people can't watch that. I mean, how new do you need it to be?
I think when they mean new Let's Play, they mean like a series. We couldn't afford to do an uploaded series because no one would be able to see it.
Look, I mean, if we have almost 1,000 versus videos on a playlist, it'd be very easy to just watch that playlist of all the versus videos you've missed over the last 15 years.
Yeah, we've actually made this channel very easily streamlined. There's like thousands of playlists that tell people exactly what's going on.
It says like, I was just looking at our analytics today, it says like 9% of people are informed through like, you know, different things. Like, oh, you know, you're browsing or you click on something. It says 35% of people who watch things on this channel are watching it in a playlist. So the only way you can really find the content of this is go to our channel page, which is extremely organized.
It is.
Look for a playlist that you would like. You want to watch every Kingdom Hearts video we've ever made? There's a playlist for that.
I like how you said it. There's a playlist for that.
I eventually want to make a playlist for every Spider-Man video we've ever done because I think there are people online who have already done that with their content, and I think that would be...
We have a playlist for every Spider-Man game.
I don't know where that playlist is. I would
Wait, oh, you mean like...
every Spider-Man series we've ever done, like a giant playlist.
Oh, okay.
And that way, when people ever ask us, oh, did you do this Spider-Man game? Did you do this one? I don't know how many. We have the question all the time. How many Spider-Man games have you guys done? Even when Spider-Man, and that was a huge question I always wanted to do when we did Marvel Spider-Man.
You're talking a super playlist.
I'm talking, there are several people online that have already made a super playlist of us, of every Spider-Man game we've ever done, and I think we deserve to have our own one, because I did it for Kingdom Hearts, and since I've done that, a lot of people found our Kingdom Hearts videos, because they can easily go through every Kingdom Hearts game ever. And it's there, and I also have it as recommended at the end of a lot of our Kingdom Hearts videos.
The Super Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, like 1,000 videos of Kingdom Hearts.
Oh my god.
And truthfully, what I did was I just went to other people's gigantic playlists of our Kingdom Hearts.
Okay.
And I just added all their videos.
Tails!
But yeah, I mean, like, when we did Marvel Spider-Man 2018, that was a huge question that we got continually. Is there any way I can look at all of your Spider-Man videos? Is there anywhere I can go to all your Spider-Man videos? And you would always, like, give them an answer, like, well, we have several playlists. But I was like, oh, man, like, and then I realized so many people have already made a gigantic playlist. We need to make one. That is a huge question that we've got continually. It would be hard to make an all Batman videos we've ever done, but man, would that be a cool playlist to make of all Batman videos, not only that not only K-Wings Let's Play system, but the K-Wings in general have done.
We have
gigantic playlist.
We have a gigantic playlist for the Arkham Switch collection. So it goes.
Yeah, and that is is watched so much.
Okay, so that's
one of our highest watched playlists.
That goes from Arkham Asylum, Arkham City, and then Arkham Knight.
But it would be neat if we had a playlist of like 3,000 videos that we've done of Batman in general. Every Batman game we've ever done on YouTube.
Wow.
It would probably be 6,000 videos, I think.
There's 2,000.
It would be
2,000 videos of Batman on the 01 channel.
That's what I'm talking about.
I don't know how many videos of Batman on this channel. There's quite a few. Although you do know that the most superhero that we've covered on the Let's Play channel is Spider-Man.
I think we should start with Spider-Man and make a playlist of that. And
okay, a super Spider-Man playlist.
At the end of every Spider-Man game, like
can we do it in order of Spider-Man games that came out first? I don't like just
upload. Well, what I did for Kingdom Hearts was it was the order of when they were uploaded.
Oh, okay.
So, but I could make a giant playlist, and then you could go and reorder it and when the games came out. Or I could go look it up myself. I'm very good at that. I can sit there, but it takes me quite a while. I can sit there for hours and do it. It's very easy to do, actually. I did it for Kingdom Hearts, so...
Thank you, Miss Deanna, for the super chat. Why didn't we get an alert from
Skeletor sleeping on the job. Hi, Richard! You're breathtaking! Sorry we couldn't, sorry when I was asleep during your ultimate last night.
Everything's good.
Sorry it was so late and I was hard to wake up. So we're gonna do Richard's ultimate today. Thank you for being so
community
patient.
stream.
Oh, it's a community stream. Okay, awesome.
Yeah, so...
Alright, excited for it
There's
then.
no way we could have done it. See, with Richard, with the Zelda thing, he can easily do it at like 2 in the morning.
Yeah.
There's no people around after 2 in the morning, so...
Yeah, thank you for the super chat, Miss Deanna. This is Richard's in the chat. It says, hi, feelings, you're breathtaking.
Hi, Richard.
Hi, Richard. Hi, Miss Deanna says, I realize that business owners don't understand the language of accounting nor taxes when it comes to their business, which is not good if you ask me, says Miss Deanna. Well, that's where you come in, Miss Deanna, because that's what business owners need. Well, I mean, a lot of times business owners are just like, say they're selling, you know, food, or they're selling soap bars, or they're selling piñatas, or whatever they're making. You know, a lot of it is just trying to just scramble to pay their employees, get new inventory, try to sell stuff, try to get people on the floor, try to get their shop looking clean, or whatever. Like, a lot of times, like, it just the tax part of it is like a whole, it's very complex. It's like a whole nother world. Then it's an entire new thing you have to learn. So, I mean, for Luke and myself, for instance, every day it's just get views up on the channel, figure out what new games are coming, figure out, make business contacts, listen to emails, reply to emails, try to figure out what the newest thing is that people are going to watch. The furthest thing from our mind is, like, how, you know, how am I going to, you know, what category of tax is this particular expense going to be? It's almost impossible to know. It's like very hard to, because that's a whole nother thing you have to think about. I mean, yeah, people should know that, but it's just, people just don't have the time, I think.
Yes, we are.
I know I don't.
Speaking of new game, guys, tomorrow we have a new game we'll be looking at. It's the guy who made Take-Two, or whatever it's called. Split Fiction comes out tomorrow morning. Unfortunately, there was a worldwide release date, so there was no way to look at Split Fiction early today, because it all comes out at the same day. So when they do a worldwide release, that means, like, there's no early access, unless the developer really likes you. So even in Australia and, like, Greenland and all those other places, it's all going to somehow miraculously release around the same time. What they do is, in order to do that, say it comes out on the 6th or whatever in America, well, that means it won't come out until the 7th in the other countries, which would be the 6th in America. Usually if it's the 6th in America, then it's, you know, it's they get it a little earlier, something like that. But the dates, everybody has to follow the same date, so that's going to be our newest live Let's Play. And it's a 2-player game, and it's going to have action and puzzle solving and all that other stuff, and it comes out tomorrow. So tomorrow at 10 a.m. Will be the Split Fiction and thing. Please stop doing that.
Yeah, Miss Deanna says, well, tax is different language when it comes to accounting. Some people think a tax professional is the same as accountant or as a bookkeeper when it's actually not. Yeah, I mean, I can't actually tell you the difference exactly either, but I know, like, accountant, like, for instance, like, I know they told me in, you know, when they talked about doing accounting when I was in graphic design, they told me that the accountant, my graphic design teacher said his graphic design business where he takes on clients, does the project, they pay him. And then he says for his accountant, he said he would take all the receipts and just throw them at his accountant at the end of the year and have him figure it out.
Okay.
So that's basically what I think a lot of people think of as an accountant, like somebody to just figure out how to do your taxes. And bookkeeper, I'm guessing, is just trying to keep your books straight during the year, but I might be wrong on that. That's interesting, Matt Man says my aunts and uncle were business owners in Franklin County. Awesome. Ice cream shop. Awesome, Matt Man. That's a great business to get into. Oh man, that would be the best business, except for my inventory would probably go missing a lot.
Yeah, having digital inventory is good.
Well, I mean, it would be like I'd be eating my ice cream all the time.
Oh yeah, that you like ice cream.
Yeah. Accountants work for the business. If you want to work for individuals, you have to be certified public accountant, which is what I wanted to do. Awesome, Sienna. I like how you're just staying as tails to save yourself from falling. I used to do that too, says Blackwing.
I'm trying, Blackwing. I've never been good at Sonic Heroes. I've never been good at Sonic
Thank you, Jacob Langlet says about Rail Canyon from the second part of this game. It's a confirmed stage for Shadow Generation.
Got it.
$10 super chat last night from the fantastic J-Dog, who said, "We got you signed, Team K-Wings." Thank you, J-Dog, for that super chat.
Last night was terrible for Yakuza. Like, we streamed for almost 4 hours and only got 600 views, so I was happy to see that over the past 18 hours or so, people have been rewatching the Yakuza stream because it's already at 800. So that means, because I mean, there's not much left of the game. Like, Chapter 4 is not long at all. And because I took all that time to grind my pirate ship and stuff before, you know, like, I can easily cruise through the story. So I'm almost done with the Yakuza. I really, just like, I was almost done with, darn it. Fell through the platform. I was almost done with the Dynasty Warriors game, which I am gonna finish the Dynasty Warriors game. I have one stream after that. I'm gonna somehow this month I'm gonna finish it.
Yeah, we had a $10 thank you chat on that. So thank you to that person who left that.
Yeah, and the thank you chat yesterday helped out a lot.
Got it.
I died, so I lost the key.
Oh, okay. I don't know if we'll do anything for Mario Day, Isaiah.
Yes, there is. We're gonna do something for Mario Day.
And thank you for your thank you for your highlighted message last night as I was falling asleep. Tim left a highlighted message on one of the Sonic streams.
Ah, no, why? Thank you, Tim, for... I don't know what's going on, but thank you.
Well, I'll wait till you're on the platform.
Okay.
I tried to tell
Yes.
you about it
Okay,
last
tell me
night.
now.
Okay, I'll wait until you're not in danger.
I'm always in danger.
Alright, so then I'll wait until you're done with the level.
Okay, that's probably good, yeah. I'm always in danger. Thank you, Tim. I don't know what the context is, but thank you. Okay, highlighted message. Thank you. There's a lot going on in the Sonic game, honey. You know? Okay. Shoot.
Got it.
Leave it to me.
Okay.
Let's go.
No. Go down. Yes, I did. When I did too, because it said 33 months. I'm not acting weird. I don't really. I'm not all there when I first wake up. I literally just got up. I can't remember. It takes me a while to process them. Okay, so Froggy does this.
Got it.
And then we go up here. And thank you, Miss Deanna, for the 2 super chats. I see that in...
We
What?
had one from Jacob Langland and one from Sienna.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. Alright. See, I'm still waking up. I'm doing the best I can. It takes me at least an hour to wake up. Because I'm medicated.
Jacob super chat says the Rail Canyon from the second part of the game is the confirmed stage for Shadow Generation.
Okay. Thank you, Jacob.
Thank you, Jacob.
And thank you, Miss Deanna. Alright. We're all squared away now. Okay, so this level is really annoying for me. Why is it saying speed? Because I need to do the
I
things.
mean, like, the truth is,
Sonic
it's like
take care of
people ask us to do upload content again. If everyone from our past that used to watch our upload content came back, then we could easily we would prefer to do uploaded too.
I would too. I only want to stream like twice a day. If
But
at all.
everybody stopped watching uploaded stuff because streams are easier to see in the search engine. They grab your attention more.
They were easier to see. Although, Sonic's actually doing pretty well, so that gives me hope that Split Fiction will do well too. Split Fiction is a brand new game that it's the only really big new game coming out this month. That I can think of outside of... I don't think Xenoblade Chronicles X is going to do very well. I thought Monster Hunter would do much better, because Monster Hunter is an amazing game.
Yeah, I was just talking about it today. I played a little Monster. I didn't get very far because I just stopped early. So I get the music up. But I did go fishing a little bit in the game.
This is the part where I wish there were save states. This is the part I'm not good at!
Those frogs are...
Ah! 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 Oh gosh! How many of those are there? I can't do it! I got the gators coming after me, I got all this stuff happening. It's too much. I don't have enough lives to undertake it either. Oh, this game is just too fast. Especially when you're first waking up, it feels so weird. Is this the thing? This is the thing. Alright, thank you.
Leave it to me. Let's go.
Ah, crazy frogs. Creepy frogs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why? Why did you do that? What is happening? Oh my gosh. I'm gonna fail again. Like I said, this isn't a full blasted stream. Forest of Death. Why can't it actually just like it's supposed to register that you're pressing the button, but it doesn't always register it. Like, was there an input delay on the Gamecube? Like, what's going on? It's not supposed to do that. It's supposed to be boom, 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 boom. Pretty easy. Simple!
That part irritated you too when you were younger, Blackwing?
Crap. Can't see! Can't see! What is happening?
Got it.
Leave it to me.
Should I not do tails then? Should just be regular and just hope to God it doesn't disappear through it? Oh no. No, we. No, we. No, we. No, we. No, we! You're almost to the island! No! God. I'll do it again. Oh,
The
why?
gator is hard to get through? Yeah, definitely unknown.
Let's blast through with Sonic speed.
Okay.
All right.
Forest again.
Sonic
jungle.
Heroes. You have to time your swings very carefully, Blackwing. Can't just fly through. Okay, good to know. Thanks, Blackwing.
sure it's
Hi, Nick
safe around
Galaxy.
here?
Hi, Johnny Boy. Split Fiction might become Game of the Year. Maybe. I don't know. Honestly, I wish
Who's that guy?
Leave it to me.
just Johnny.
Split Fiction looks fun though.
I don't know if it would. I mean, I don't know if it's like looks like a AAA title, but of course we didn't know Astrobot was
to
going
me,
to become
Sonic.
Game of the Year. Of course, actually we did.
We had a lot of good contenders last year. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Black Myth, Luke Punk. Astrobot was just on a... It united gamers of, like, all over the world. It was just so cutesy and a fun platformer, which there hasn't been really a fun platformer game since, like, Mario Odyssey or something like that. So it just, I don't know, really captured gamers' hearts. Because 2024 was pretty disappointing.
I feel like it deserved to win. Like, I feel like the only reason why people thought it shouldn't win is it's too cutesy, which isn't a reason for it not to win. I feel like it was very well made, and it was a love letter to PlayStation. It was even nicer when the guy thanked Nintendo for creating.
Yeah, that was interesting. You know, Sony loved that.
Well, I mean, the guy was being honest.
Yeah, he was, because I mean, he was inspired by Mario, so it makes sense that he would, you know, give a shout out to Mario. You know, the game was heavily inspired by Mario 64 and Mario Galaxy, and you know, it showed.
I mean, I hope Split Fiction gets Game of the Year, Johnny. That would be nice.
Yeah, his Take-Two game got, what was it, Game of the Year like 2 or 3
Oh,
years ago?
did it? Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
He's a very good developer. That's why I'm very excited for. This is his really big budget thing that, because It Takes Two did really well. He was able.
So well.
I know, because that indie game did so well. This Split Fiction thing, you know, it's his dream project because of like, I don't know how much investment was, and it looks fantastic. I mean, it doesn't look like an indie game at all. It looks amazing.
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm used to thinking of main franchise, you know, people like Square and Ubisoft winning Game of the Year, so it's like hard for me to imagine indie developers getting Game of the Year, but I guess it is possible. I mean, he did it before.
Is he still considered an indie developer now?
I guess not.
I mean, the budget of that game doesn't look like an indie game at all.
Yeah.
It looks amazing. Like, I'm excited to look at it tomorrow. I hope it really does well on the channel because it looks really interesting. I like the medieval aspect of it, and I like the sci-fi. It, like, combines like 2 of my favorite genres of fantasy into like one package, which is pretty exciting.
Yeah, I like. Thanks for watching the shorts. Short there. Why does you have to keep slandering Spider-Man, J. Jonah Jameson? I don't know. Unknown.
Because JJ is a menace just like Spider-Man, but he's a menace in the sense that.
You had a GameCube in the past, Tim. Awesome, Tim Muller.
Hey, Tim. Okay.
Yep, and I will watch your light show when I get a chance. Thank you so much, Tim. Thank you for being a member for 33 months. Split Fiction is very creative, and I love games that are creative, says Miss Vienna. That's why I love indie games so much, because of their creativity.
Yeah, indie games are some of the most creative developers because they haven't lost the passion for making games instead of the, you know, corporatized games.
Yeah.
That's why I always liked indie games, is because, like, you have a dream, go for it. Make the game you want, not the game that corporations want you to make.
Miss Vienna was saying, like, Penny's Big Breakaway and Tales of Kenzera. So, I don't...
Leave it to me.
You have to switch to Sonic and then you have to swing. Okay, thank you, OH. Sorry, I read your comment late.
Gonna be a lot of pain and suffering.
Look at all those Eggman
Who cares about all those Eggman robots? Stomp them flat. Mods in the chat, remember to push the Yakuza thing if you can, because we're trying to get, the goal is to get at least 900 views on this stream, and then I'd like to get 920 on the next one. Then by the end of the night, if we can get to 950, we're in excellent shape, because I want to finish Yakuza this week. That stream did terrible last night, so we kind of want to end it, but the game is really good. That's the sad thing. Like, I was even talking about this last night. I don't like how they've changed live streaming now to make it even harder for people to get 1,000 views. And it might not seem like it's a big deal, but creators don't get paid unless they get 1,000 views. And before, you know, Amber and I would adjust and we'd stream for like 2.5 hours, almost 3 hours to get 1,000 views. But now it's like, I streamed for 4 hours with Yakuza last night with an audience of 75 people.
Oh, wow.
And I went on break several times, which is why the stream dropped down to 2 hours and 45 minutes. I went on 3 or 4 breaks to try to get that thing the views to continue to clock up. And it was like, by the second break, it was 445 views after 2 hours and 30 minutes. So by the almost 4 hour mark, we were finally at 600 views. It was absolutely insane. I was losing my mind.
Oh, see, I thought you were having trouble getting people in.
No, we had people in. We also had 150 likes, I think.
Oh, wow.
I think we had an insane amount of likes. And it wouldn't go. But that wasn't the crazy thing. I was watching a guy with 1 million subscribers playing Monster Hunter. He was playing Monster Hunter for like 20 minutes. And he's got 1 million subs. He had 26 people watching him, and he was just like, you know what? I can't do this today. He ended his stream.
Oh wow, so you saw somebody else get busy.
Yeah. He's
Yeah,
like,
I mean, that actually makes me feel better when I see other streamers get upset because, you know, it makes me feel like I'm not the only one who's suffering because it's hard, but I don't want anyone to suffer, but it's really making me feel like YouTubers should have like a union or something where we can talk to YouTube and force them to treat us better.
But we're
Like, it
not.
feels like
The
they're
problem
not.
the problem with YouTube content creators is we aren't employees of Google though, we're subcontractors. Our channel, each individual
Yeah.
channel is contracted by YouTube. There is no benefits. There is no health insurance. There's nothing.
Well, it's like with YouTube being meaner and meaner to people on the platform, it's making me feel more and more like somebody should do something so they have to treat people better. But that's right, they don't really see it as people, it's like a channel. Like anyone could run the channel, like if you and I would somehow pass away in a burning car wreck and our channel was, you know, left to our cat would be running the channel. I mean, it's whoever is running the channel, it's really not the people or
Yeah, that's always the scariest thing. I've known YouTubers that passed away and either their wives or their kids still run their channels. It's so weird to me.
Anyone can run the channel
Yeah.
as long as they have the login for it.
Yup.
It's not, you're not really paying the person.
Yeah, you're more like an entity. You're like a
Let Sonic
small
take
company.
care of
No, why? See the thing? It didn't do it. Do you see this happens? The controls just stop working sometimes. I can't do anything about it. I'm at the mercy of when the game decides it's going to work and when it isn't. The light dash is supposed to work. Like, what I was saying before last night, I was getting frustrated on the second Sonic stream. Sonic Adventure 2 Battle was perfect in its execution and its gameplay and everything, and Sonic Heroes just isn't to that same caliber of perfection. Like, there was something wrong when they developed this, because they were rushing to get it out, like, 2 years after Sonic Adventure or whatever, or a year after Sonic Adventure 2 Battle.
Really steep here.
Because I believe Sonic Adventure 2 Battle was 2002.
Game of the Year comes out on the 27th, says Jotaro. Gal Guardian, Servants of the Dark.
Huh?
I don't know what that is, but
I don't
sounds
know what
interesting,
that is.
Jotaro. I'll have to check it out. Hi Juan says hi, you're breathtaking. Thank you.
Ah!
Oh. Knuckles did a 64 spinning move. Awesome, Daffy. Amber, and when you're doing as part of the gig economy, YouTubers are technically independent contractors, says Miss Deanna. So the gig economy is what Mr. Luke and Miss Amber are a part of. So it's the same as if you would put your... You get paid per gig, basically.
Yeah.
Feel like if you were a musician and
Or
you...
podcaster. Or not. I mean, I would like to be salaried by YouTube because I'm tired of like, all the stress. It's like, yes, you have the potential of earning a certain amount, but I've been on the platform for like almost 15 years. I'd prefer to just be salary at this point. Be like, I promise that I'll make this amount of videos a month and this amount of shorts, and I want to be paid this. I don't like the ad revenue coming in.
The game is an Inti Create Metroidvania, says Jotaro. Awesome, Jotaro.
I like Metroidvania.
My favorite indie games, says Matt Maynard. Find
It
Red
takes-
Nights at Freddy's, Poppy's Playtime. Okay, Paleo, Pines, Ark, and Gigabash, and My Friendly Neighborhood.
Gigabash. Wasn't... Oh, I did it again!
I don't know a lot of
Why? It phased through the vine! How do I can't... I can't prevent that. I have no control over that. That's the game's engine.
See, I'm actually the opposite, Luke. I feel like every single second I'm on the cusp of making it big, and I would not want YouTube to take away the possibility that if one of my videos in the future got millions of views again, that I could not get all that money.
It's been 5 years, though. It's not changed. It's only gone
But
down.
the only thing that's keeping my hope alive is the fact that something just changed up, because I do not want them to take the possibility of making... Because I need to make all that money back that they've taken. I need to make it back. I have things I have to do.
Okay, alright, slow down.
I have to send you through voice acting school. I have to take care of your parents and mine.
All right, calm, because I can't.
I have to get a house.
Hey, oh, slow down. I can't do this when you're stressed.
I'm not stressed. I'm just telling you what I have to do. I'm saying the whole reason I wanted to do YouTube in the first place is because it's unpredictable.
Yep.
Because if it's unpredictable, that means only crazy people would do it. And I am crazy enough to do it, which means no risk, no reward.
I'm never going to pass this level. I've come to the point of acceptance. I can't do this
They're
part.
trying to take us down.
I'm ready to try if you want. I'll probably die, but I'll try it.
The game is not responding to my controls.
Okay. Well,
And
I
you
can wait
can't-
for a little
you-
bit if you want.
It's not going to matter.
Well,
This is what happened last night. I'm just talking in general. You just happen to be here. I'm always going to get heated playing Sonic games, but I'm saying this is not my fault.
They're trying to take us down to the swamp. Hurry! What's that? There's something really big in that swamp. Interesting. Let
I'm not yelling at you. I'm just yelling in general because I'm mad at the game. You just happen to be sitting next to me. I'm not directing. Right, I'm just saying in general. I'm just angry. Even Link gave me a weird look. Huh. I don't even know where Link is. Alright guys, Yakuza's almost at 900, so let's push for Yakuza and then we'll do the YouTube shorts. I don't think I can ever get past this level. I might end up being done with the Sonic team and just go to Team Shadow, because I don't think I can beat this. Like, I mean, it's literally, this is going to be the entire stream of me just struggling with the jungle. Eventually, maybe I'll beat it, but the likelihood is very low, because I just can't do the swinging part. My hands get sweaty, I got pressure from people watching, the game will only work 50% of the time, like, either Tails will fly right through the swinging platforms, or on my way there I have tons of lives, and then, like, I fall through the rails. There's just so many little bugs in this that seem to keep triggering whenever I play. And this game did have bugs, but not this many. At least it feels like it didn't have this many. Yakuza was at what? 9? It was at 894. It's like 860, I think, earlier, or 870. 870. Huh? Until I get to that point, I can talk. It's just once I get to that section with the raining frog, I just can't do commentary or anything. I'm just telling people in general. I'm just talking, Amber. No.
Let's blast through with Sonic speed.
Okay.
All right.
I hope so. Don't say that very loud, please.
tabs, like looking at your analytics.
You sure it's safe around here?
Yeah, I know. But also I'm trying to take the opposite.
There they are!
Because I want to get 900 views on this stream.
Leave
so I
them
can
to
get
me,
900
Sonic.
on the next one. I've noticed that on live stream, you only get about 25 to 30 new views on a video that I push, which is, I mean, it's good enough. At least the video is growing.
Let's go.
It's been 0 for the past almost for a while. I'm very thankful that it got over 800 views though, because it didn't look like it. It was at 600 something, 630 last night, and that was
There's
after
a
like
frog over there.
a long time.
That's some powerful rain.
They're all dead.
Yep. I don't even know why.
Got it!
So, I told you guys before, I'm the worst Sonic player in the world. Like, that's never gonna change. And Sonic Heroes, probably some sections of the game are not gonna bring out the best in me, because, like, that's why I like playing as Tails, is because Tails kind of counteracts a lot of the times where you fall through the vines, which can happen randomly. There's the thing that I don't like about Sonic Heroes compared to Sonic Adventure is there's really no player control.
There's that black frog
Like,
again.
you are at the mercy of when the game is going to basically crash out, as you kids say. It's just going to randomly just stop working.
Leave it to me.
And even though it randomly stops working for a split second, Sonic games are very fast-paced, so as soon as the game doesn't recognize a platform or whatever, you can't recover. As soon as you phase through it, like Kitty Pryde, you're screwed.
Let's go.
And it's not like
Let's go.
one of those games where you can go and grind a lot of lives unless you play through all the previous levels. Like, if you're lucky, you might get 2 lives a level, but that's a lot of dedication too. That's a lot of, see, I grabbed the vine, but the game didn't recognize it. So, because we're Tails was able to fly. But this is just what I'm saying. As someone who was a game journalist for many, many years, the fact that you literally, as a character, phase through objects for a AAA company like Sega, that's completely unacceptable. Okay, that's a problem. What is this? Okay, did you see that? It wasn't jumping. Huh. That's crazy. Now, when I was a beta tester, we had a theory that the more you play something over and over again, which is why, companies hired beta testers back in the days, you were looking for problems. And the reason why the developers had you replay levels over and over and over again, like, literally hundreds of times, was they were looking for basically when the game would break down so they could find a way of fixing it.
Let's go.
I have no idea what's happening right now, but I'm eventually going to die. Yeah, the more you played it, the more likely you could force the game to crash, right? And just like what just happened now, once you're in a free-for-all like that, you can't do anything. So you're completely at the mercy of the game's physics.
Feels like the jungle is alive.
And, I don't like that about older games. But at the same time, beta testers really did their job back in the day. Like, they really worked very hard replaying the same level over and over again, writing their notes, providing it to the developer, and the developer would do the best they could before the game went gold to fix everything that was possible. But nowadays people are like, oh, there's a problem with this game, we'll have a quick patch at launch, and then if it's still not working, 3 months from now we'll have a super patch. And the super patch will either fix the problem or make it worse.
Got it.
Leave it to me.
But there, you see it again?
Really
He
steep
just,
here. Be careful.
Tails just went completely through the vine. See, it's not that I'm mad at the fact that I'm just terrible at the game. You can't play this part with anybody. No, because if Sonic misses too. No, he doesn't. Any character's gonna... It's random. Even Knuckles will, miss it.
Be careful not to fall.
It doesn't matter.
All right.
Those are Eggman robots. Leave it to me.
No, they decided that it would work with Knuckles that time, because I already fell through twice with Tails. But I only have 2 lives now to try to complete the level, which is impossible. You need to have as many levels or lives as possible so you can try to, you know, survive the hardest section of the game, or the hardest section of the forest, which is the...
Here we go. Got it.
Leave it to me.
Yeah. There's that black frog again. That fruit can take out the enemy.
Take out the enemy. Let me switch with the buttons.
Here we go. Take this.
Sonic Heroes has a good theme, but yeah, the reason why I've never re-looked at this game is because it made me so angry years ago. I don't remember if I finished it
Leave
or
it
not.
to me. Let's go.
I think I raged when I tried to get the Chaos Emeralds in this game. I think that's what... I remember having a cheap controller that I destroyed playing Sonic Heroes. And my cousin laughed at me because he's like, "Why you get so angry playing this game?" Like,
Got it.
there's very few games nowadays that are causing to break the controller. I used to break the controller
That was close.
in the 2000s. I'd probably go through like 3 controllers a year.
Piece of cake.
That's because, like, controllers back then weren't expensive, though. Controllers today are $70. Controllers back then were, like, 20 bucks. Sony didn't charge, like, an insane price for, like, a brand new first-party controller. You could easily get a Gamecube or a PS2 controller real cheap. And if you really wanted a cheap controller, you'd pay $9 for it.
All right.
Leave it to me. Let's go.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, there they are. Here we go. Got it. Ship. Level up.
What's that? Mods in the chat, if we could get the shorts playlist up, we're just gonna barely make 1,000 an hour. And Like a Dragon is almost at 900, so that's great. I'll get you guys a short playlist, and then we're gonna push for the next 5 minutes or so. We should cross over 3,000 at that rate. See, it doesn't make any sense to me that, like, we're literally live right now. Like, a couple months ago, just us being live didn't cause our views to deplete this much at this time of day. Because this is when we're active, so the channel is supposed to be active when we're active. And now it doesn't matter. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's almost like they've literally hacked streaming.
I mean, I have a... I can
They're
tell.
trying to make people do up. Maybe if we did go to regular up.
No, because I just did an upload a little while ago. Didn't work.
There's that
I spent all that time on the 27th for that one video that I did.
You may have some control over the flower as it goes up and down.
The only way that you could test that theory is next time we're gone and we're not able to live stream, you can test the theory that way. You have content to post. But it's not something I can do.
Level up.
Yep. Anyway, guys, I need you to click the link of the short, please. We're just barely gonna make it.
Leave it to me.
We're almost at the finish line for the hour, and then we can relax a little bit until then we crunch again at the last hour.
Let's go.
Be
But,
careful not
yeah.
to fall.
Let's go.
But anyway, my theory is, because I've talked to other YouTubers about this, YouTube is very mad at the podcast channels because they call them toxic and they're making money off of YouTube. So YouTube, according to like an insider or whatever, when they created the new algorithm, was like 3 weeks ago or something like that, their target in mind was to limit the reach of live streams. because they were trying to prevent certain podcasters that do what's known as group podcasting, where all these different YouTubers get together and they talk about pop culture, and they do all this other stuff, like with massive, there's like 15 of them, like in a group call or whatever. And that's like how a lot of gaming and pop culture podcasts are. But YouTube doesn't like those people because they have difference in politics and difference in opinions and all this other stuff. So they thought that if they could limit their outreach, this is a rumor, so it's not, it's just speculation, but they thought if they could somehow take the wind out of their sails, that it would prevent them from using their platform and they would go to Rumble and other places. But what they weren't understanding is that these people receive thousands of dollars in super chats and memberships. So even though their views have gone down significantly from like 40,000 or 100,000 a podcast to like 20 or 15, they're still making an insane amount of money. And they don't even care about their views going down because most of their podcasts anyway, there we go, Sonic fell through again. Most of their podcasts get demonetized by YouTube anyway. So the only way that you could really impact these channels would be to remove super chats and like all this other stuff, and every YouTuber would riot because every YouTuber, whether it's a baking YouTuber or construction or living in their car YouTuber or whatever, everybody relies on super chats and memberships to survive. There are YouTubers that live in their car now. Yes. They're called car tubers. Yeah. No, they don't call it homeless. They just call it car YouTubers. Right, but it's that's the term.
There's something really big in that wall.
This goes on too long!
Interesting.
Why? Why do they make this go on so long? There's no reason for it. Just maybe 3 or 4 of those, but 8? How many? How many rope swings?
So, Luke, you think living in your car YouTubers are weird? There's a category of people called stealth camping YouTubers, where they camp in places that are illegal to sleep. Like, they'll, like, go by the side of a highway and put a tent near the bushes. And, like, they're like, I don't think any cops are around, and they'll sleep there overnight. Like, I don't know why they do it, but it's, like, a thing. Like, most of these people have houses. Like, they don't even need to risk that. I guess they're just trying to show other people how you could.
Well, I mean, car YouTubers used to be people that showed off their cars, but apparently there's this whole genre of people.
Oh, I know.
And I'm not knocking that they have to live in their car. I think it's brilliant that they found a way with their, homeless situation to make money.
It's like they actually found a way to live on a budget because their income, they can just literally upload from their phone or from a small computer in their car. They don't have to pay for a house. They don't have to pay for rent.
Yeah, they just live in their car. Yeah.
The first person I ever saw that lived in their car, because I was freaking out about it because of the economy being so bad. There was an old lady, and she said her son and her daughter-in-law were awful to her, and she just couldn't stand like living with them because she felt they were so mean to her. So she just took her $1,200 paycheck a month from Social Security. She had a car. She paid $30 a month to have her car at a campsite, and she just used the campsite shower, and she lived in her car, and she had everything she needed in her car, cooking, everything. And she was like, I'm free, I don't have to live in a tiny cramped room in my son's house, and I can live on, a very meager salary, and I'm completely fine. I don't need to buy a house, I'm living in my car. And I was like, that is actually a genius idea because, some people are in situations in which they live with a family member or something that's really mean. And, it's like, oh, you can't live anywhere else. You have to live here, This is, you're the only thing you've got. And in reality, it's like, no, this isn't the only thing I've got. I could live in my car. In reality, I could figure it out. Yeah, so I do see, like, people kind of see it as a way to be free. Like, because in reality, having an apartment or a house is extremely expensive. It makes sense. Like, if you already have to have a car to drive around to work anyway, you could just live in it. But yeah, it would be so cramped. Just literally driving around in that, and then it's like, oh, now I'm gonna go home. Oh wait, I am home. And then you sleep. It's like working in your home. It's like I'm gonna go home from work. Oh wait, I am home.
Right. So my original point
You
is
sure it's safe
the
around
only way
here?
that you could get rid of these toxic like group podcasters is they are making money off YouTube through super chats and memberships. Nuking live streaming, they don't care that their views go down. But for small streamers and people who are shadow banned and other like, because we've basically been like, for the past 5 years, it's like somebody is always coming by to kick us while we're down, and when we find a way of slowly getting back up again, somebody comes in and breaks our kneecap with like a crowbar.
Let's go.
Like, that's basically what the analogy is, because every time we find a way of making the system work in our favor after all the handicaps that have been done to us, then somebody new comes in with a black trench coat and gloves and a mask, and then like, oh, they're still surviving, we're gonna fix that. And they come in and they just like, you know, mercilessly beat us up again. To the point where we can barely move, and they're like, alright, this time they'll fail.
Got it.
That's what it feels like.
Yeah, thank you for the super chat, Daffy. It says, hey, when are you shocked that this is the last Sonic Heroes and Advance 123 that feature Ryan Drummond as the voice of Sonic from 1998 to 2004?
Yeah, this was the
Were
last...
you shocked?
Was I shocked? No. I mean, you know, they got the guy, the next Sonic person, if I remember correctly. Sonic fans can help me out. Jason Griffin was the next one. He was the guy from Sonic X. And then he went until 2010, and then we've had Roger Craig Smith as the longest voice of Sonic the Hedgehog, I believe. I thought Jaleel White was the longest, but Jaleel White did it from 1994 until 2002.
I will say, though, like... Never mind. I don't want to make my...
Jaleel White almost made 10 years as Sonic. Almost.
Got it.
But Roger Craig Smith is the one that has the record for the longest Sonic voice.
Yeah.
Unless there's a Sonic voice in Japan that I don't know about.
You know who I wanted to see in a Sonic movie? I would have liked to see Jaleel White be like,
A cameo?
yeah, either
Yeah,
a
totally.
cameo or... Honestly, I wanted him to voice Sonic or Sonic's friend, to be completely honest. But they didn't have that happen. I would have loved for him to be the actual voice of Sonic. To be completely
Well, can I just throw it out here? So since Sonic is definitely not of the owl race in the 4th movie, they should introduce like a flashback of Sonic's mom and dad, and they should have like people like the actress who plays Amy, the real actress who plays Amy, have her voice Amy, or voice Sonic's real mom, and then you have Jaleel White come in and voice Sonic's dad for like a flashback.
Yeah,
and there you go.
Because in a way, Jaleel White is Sonic's dad.
He is the first. Yeah, he is Sonic's dad. If it wasn't for Jaleel White, who was Urkel from Family Matters, if it wasn't for him, you know, Sonic wouldn't have gotten a voice.
Yeah,
just
I
saying.
mean, I complained a lot when I first saw the first Sonic movie. I was like, the only thing that could have made this better is either Jaleel White being in the movie in some way, or him actually voicing Sonic. Of course, we
He
didn't
couldn't.
get
He
that.
couldn't voice Sonic though, because he wasn't a popular star anymore. It doesn't
me,
work that
he's
way.
popular.
Well, of course, to you, because that's nostalgia.
I don't know how it's nostalgia. I mean,
That dude.
every time I heard the voice of Sonic, I was actually hearing Jaleel White's
See,
voice over it.
I don't know.
Instead.
I don't know movie stars, but the guy who's playing Sonic apparently puts butts in the seat, and
I
that's
don't
why
know
he got
who-
the job.
I don't know who
even
he
know who
is.
he is. But
I don't know who he is. and
because I don't follow actors.
But when you showed me Sonic X and stuff, that was Jaleel White. Right?
No, it wasn't. That was Jason Griffin.
Oh.
Sonic X.
Satam was
Satam and the Sonic, the Saturday morning Sonic show, the one after Satam, was Jaleel White did 4 Sonic shows
Oh wow.
from 1994 until, or 1993 until
But I have seen a lot of
2002.
clips of Sonic, original Sonic, Satam, with Jaleel White voicing.
Well, Sonic Satam was amazing. It was awesome. It was Sonic as a freedom fighter was really. I liked it better. There was 2 Sonic shows when I was a kid. You had the Sonic show where he was a freedom fighter and they had really cool music and intense storylines. And then you had the Sonic show where he and Tails were going up against Robotnik and his goofy sidekicks. And it was like the Archie comics, which was a parody. I didn't like it. But somehow that show lasted longer than Satam.
I do feel that, you know, like everyone who has ever voiced Sonic has been inspired by Jaleel White in some ways. Because he was the original voice of him.
They all try to do an impression of his Sonic.
Yeah, so
it sounds like it.
That's why. So then I don't understand how. I just feel like he's the
Leave it to me.
OG, the original. So I
Right,
don't really
but when you have an
understand.
OG, you have to do what Cartoon Network did when they did Thundercats. They had the guy who played Lion-O in the 80s, they had him come back to play Lion-O's dad.
I mean, even in the Flash show, in the Flash CW show, they actually had the original guy who played the Flash as his dad in the show. Like, that's just,
That's a tasteful cameo.
it's just
Tasteful role.
giving respect to the original. Like, I feel like Jaleel White was robbed by not being in the movies at all. Like, I feel like it was wrong.
He played Sonic in a fan movie, though. Screw Attack. Screw
Yeah,
Attack
but
made the first
that's a
ever
little
Sonic
bit-
3D movie.
That's good, but I mean, he should have been in the official one.
And if you look at that Screw Attack movie that was made when Screw Attack was popping or whatever,
I haven't seen it, so maybe I'll go check it out.
I don't know where you can find it anymore, but
That's nice that he did that.
yeah, he did the fan film.
At least Screw Attack gave you respect.
Well, that was their Sonic. Why wouldn't you? Who else were you going to get the voice
Leave
of?
it to me.
I just think I would have loved to see.
Unless that's an alternate Earth. I vaguely
No, I'm
remember
sure that
Craig
is.
talking about
I mean,
that
I would
years
have liked
ago.
to see. I mean, maybe they'll still put Jaleel White in.
Because I believe they made 2 fan movies before they went out of business. They made a Mega Man movie and then they made a Sonic movie. And it was for the, what do you call it?
Yeah, it was. The
Their
first,
convention.
The first Sonic movie, it was kind of jarring to see
Should we use it to fly?
a lot of people.
See? I'm trying to do the freaking tornado and
There
Sonic just like blasted off the edge.
Wait, did Roger Craig Smith voice Sonic in the Sonic live-action movies? Was that Roger Craig Smith voicing, or was that somebody completely different?
What live action Sonic movie?
The Sonic movies, Sonic official movies.
No.
So that wasn't Roger Craig Smith then.
No.
That's completely.
That's
so you said that's
a
person
Hollywood actor.
that puts butts in the seat. That's what you said.
Right, that's the term.
I don't know.
Just like, for whatever reason, Chris Pratt brings people in. First.
It's a me, Chris Pratt. No idea why though. See, that's how I felt like when I watched the first Sonic movie. It took me, like, it got me to the Sonic 3 movie. What was the one we just watched? The third
Sonic
one,
3,
right?
yeah.
That one was the one that made me cry, and I really liked it a lot because of the story. But I really liked the first, the first and second one pretty good, but I really liked the third one a lot. But it took me till the third one to actually get comfortable with it, because the first two, I was still kind of like, I don't know any of these people in the movie. Like, I don't know Sonic's, quote, best friend, the park ranger. I don't know any of these people. I don't know the voice of Sonic. Like, none of the actors in the... Like, it would have been nice if they had Roger Craig Smith or Jaleel White or anyone who had voiced Sonic in the movie. I thought they were going to have a cast of nostalgia, but they didn't. So it's just very jarring. Like, I wanted to hear people I was familiar with, but I didn't. So that was frustrating. The only bit of nostalgia we get in that is Jim Carrey, because we're nostalgic of Jim Carrey from so many movies he's done, but everybody else is completely new.
Alright guys, gonna need you to watch the shorts now. We're at 900 views an hour. Like, it just plummeted. We did make barely the 4 to 5 p.m. time slot, but by the time we get to the 5 to 6, we won't be anywhere close to 1,000 views. So there's how many? There's 80 of you guys here. You could easily run the shorts in the background of your PC, or you could click individual shorts, like, and watch like maybe like 3 or 4 of those like over the next hour, because we really need to get like 100 or 200 views into the channel between now and like the end of the hour, or the channel's gonna crash. Basically, we're driving on a road where there's black ice and the car is careening out of control, and the only way it can correct itself is if people watch the shorts, because live streaming, even though the stream has 800 views, it's not helping the hourly, and we still have to keep going for another 15, 20, 30, 40 minutes until we hit 1,000, and then we can start the Monster Hunter, start the music, and put fresh views into the channel. YouTube's no longer counting this as fresh views. Like,
You sure
Which
it's
is
safe?
which is weird, because it's supposed to be...
people are watching it right now.
It's supposed to be live streams. I read the terms of service. Live streams are supposed to count for putting views in your channel for 2 hours and 15 minutes. Now it's only working for about an hour and 15 minutes. That's not good.
All right.
Leave it to me. Let's go.
Yeah, I mean,
In reality, before, live streams were supposed to continually earn new viewership, like on the to be counted as your real-time views. Because people can't bot live streams. So it was supposed to be the easiest way for people to earn a living. And Miss Deanna, you're exactly right. It's not that the COPPA law is bad, it's YouTube's misinterpretation of it and their stupidity with it because they don't understand the law. Those who don't understand the law shouldn't make laws or rules for their companies because they just make things worse. If they actually had somebody, like, if YouTube was smart, they would have made a department to work with COPPA.
they should
didn't.
have had federal agents write the new rules for YouTube. Should have had them come in here and write it.
That's when you get a consultant agency. You get somebody who works with the government and works with the Federal Trade Commission to be a liaison for YouTube. YouTube has no department for that. They have a legal department, and their legal department is not, you know, legal department comes in when they're getting ready to sue a YouTuber for doing something like shady. Or like a YouTuber gets mad and threatens to sue YouTube, and then you'll hear from the legal department. But they don't actually do anything that's, you know, worthwhile. They only use they're basically like the Gestapo. Yeah, they're YouTube's like thugs. Yeah, exactly. They're YouTube's muscle. Yep, that's a good way to put it. Because COPPA in its innate form is not evil, and it's just YouTube is stupid.
Yes, we are.
I mean,
No!
I don't want to go into it. Every time people ask me about COPPA, then they ask me other personal questions about things, so I'm just gonna leave it at that. You guys get it. I don't want to. I had somebody bothering me on a really late night stream, continuing to ask questions about COPPA, and it was making me more and more frustrated to the point where I just said, you can get somebody in the chat to help you out with that. I don't have time. I'm trying to concentrate on the game. If people want to ask questions about COPPA, like, you can just go watch. There's tons of YouTubers that have made videos about COPPA, so you can always, I mean, that would be that would be a great place to go.
Most of those YouTubers that made stuff about COPPA, they are like misinformed about it.
Oh yeah,
themselves.
they don't understand it, but I don't have the time to sit here and waste my. My video is supposed to be a positive video about Sonic, so I don't want to bother.
I was in the middle of something. I made a video on this channel explaining what it is.
Yeah, that's fine.
So you could always direct people to that.
I will direct people to Luke's video because I want to concentrate on having fun on the game.
I mean, I'm not having fun on this game.
I want to concentrate on whatever's happening.
Whatever's happening in the game is I've been dying.
That's what I want to focus on.
Okay.
The deaths. That's what I'm focused on.
Content. I'm going crazy, by the way, with this level.
Got it.
I've been stuck on here for so long. It feels like I'm never getting out of here.
Here we go.
I am fine with trying to play it. You never give me the controller to try it. So I'm right here. I'm another human being. I have thumbs. I can try it.
Got it. Be careful not.
Quiet,
to fall.
Sonic.
All right.
Ow, Zelda. Thank you for crawling in my lap, but no thank you for using your claws.
Shit. Shit. What's next?
Okay. We're still not anywhere near Mr. Crocodile again yet. I'm gonna keep Knuckles out for a little bit. Because, I don't know reasons. I figured Knuckles might have a better shot. And then they kill Knuckles. The problem is the homing attack in this game. It sends Sonic veering out of control. Whereas you had perfect control of Sonic's attack in Sonic Adventure 2. What would happen is if you would miss with your homing attack, Sonic would hover in place around in a circle going like, woo. This one, he goes like careening off the sides and you have no control of his. So I don't even use his homing attack very much because it's going to push me off the stage. It's a very dangerous move and it's supposed to be very easy to execute. So I don't know what happened that this game has so many problems. Like, I don't remember it having this many issues, because it did relatively well in the review stuff.
Leave it to me.
Like, I don't remember, like, Sonic 06 got panned to no end, but Sonic Heroes did not do that bad. I think it averaged like 6 and 7s.
What exactly is Knuckles even trying to say?
Shift, pound,
Oh,
I
he's
think.
saying shift. Okay.
It does, most people think he's saying the S word. That's always been a running gag.
I think he's trying to say shift.
I don't know. No one knows. Even the actor doesn't know what he was saying. He was just making noises. It just sounds like he's cussing people out. Now, the Shadow the Hedgehog game has Shadow swear a lot, but only PG-13 swear words for the 2000s. So it's not like Shadow was dropping F-bombs, but there's a lot of... It was like basically like a Ninja Turtles movie. Like, Shadow swore a lot. Like a 90s Ninja Turtles movie. Shadow's just like... Because Shadow's very angsty and angry,
I'm
so...
just gonna imagine him saying shift.
Shift into turbo, there you go.
Shift into overdrive.
I really wish I could tell you guys what I'm working on, but I think you're going to really like it. I hope people watch it, because I've spent now a whole week on that video.
I was just thinking, Luke, asking a YouTuber about how Kappa has affected them, it's like asking a homeless person when's the last time they had a new pair of socks, a shower, and a decent meal. It's not like something like, I seem to have people ask me late at night about how bad YouTube is and how it's affecting me. It's like, it's not a topic I enjoy talking about.
I mean, I don't enjoy talking about it, but I prefer that to politics and some of the other weird questions I get.
I would prefer politics to that.
No,
I don't like talking about it.
No, politics is incredibly divisive. Always.
I mean, I just don't, I would
That's
rather...
fine. We're two different streamers.
I would rather people ask me about politics, because at least I can be like, I don't talk about politics. Whereas, when they talk about Kappa, it triggers me because it's directly affecting me. Got it. And it's hard for me to do.
Right, it's directly affecting you. Like I said, if you don't want to answer questions, that's fine. I have no problems with it, so I will answer people's questions.
I will not.
That's fine. I just said, you don't need to worry about it. I will handle that because it's a type of conversation that it's a good conversation to have every once in a while, and it's not divisive. It sucks that, you know, it impacted us, but at the same time, it's
well, changing the subject, who are you playing just now? Tails then?
Yeah, I'm using Tails, that's how I'm able to float.
Yeah, I don't know how you landed on that. I feel like Tails can't land those things.
No,
well.
it doesn't matter. I'm telling you, this is why I'm frustrated and why this has been an almost 2-hour stream of failure, is because the game's engine is breaking down. I have no control over when it's going to start to basically get all goofy. Like, it just... I could be standing on a platform and all of a sudden I fall all the way through it. I could be on a vine surfing and I'll miss the vine. The vine won't show up. There's so many issues that are occurring that I have no control over, which is making me very angry because I don't have control. I'm at the mercy of when the game is going to bug out. And it just happens over and over and over again randomly. It's not even the same place that it bugs out. It bugs out at different parts. He's not doing the light dash now.
Maybe you could, like, think of that as, like, part of the challenge.
No, it's not part of the challenge, Amber. It's not part. He's supposed to do the light dash every time you press the frickin' button. It's not doing it.
See, I would start thinking of it as, like, part of the challenge of the game.
No,
Like,
you
I
would not.
like-
If you were stuck here for 30 minutes, you would start to race.
I don't think I would. You haven't even given me a chance to try it.
Oh, I'm gonna quit soon because I'm losing it.
Good. I've been waiting to try it.
If we don't clear this by the time we get 1,000 views, I'll let you try for like 10 minutes.
Wow.
Well, because we're gonna have to start the next stream.
Why don't you think I can play this? You don't think my skill level's high enough?
No, I never said that.
Then why don't you let me play?
Fine. When I get game over again, I'll let you play. And then I'll push the shorts.
You haven't given me a reason. You obviously think I'm, like, not smart enough to figure it
No,
out.
never said you weren't smart enough. Because you play Monster Hunter fine.
Leave it to me.
You're very good at Monster Hunter, and you've played other games.
Be careful not to fall.
Oh, well, then why don't you never let me play?
Because you don't like Sonic 06, and this game is becoming Sonic 06. Or
I
similar
haven't
to it.
even tried it once.
Okay, I just told you. I need to concentrate, though. I just told you, when I die again, you can try. Can you not hear? Are you deaf? I just said it. I don't like repeating myself.
Yeah, I couldn't hear the last 3 streams because you haven't let me play all those. Well, apparently I am deaf. I didn't hear it on those.
Okay, well, hopefully you heard now. As I just said, when I die, I will let you try. And I will push the shorts in the chat.
Thank you,
Let's go.
Here we go. Got it. Ship.
I mean, I don't want to, and I don't really want to get into controversy, but DAMN is a swear word.
Yes, it is.
Like when you darn someone to Hades, that is a swear word. And that's like universally known as a swear word for like decades.
Yes, it is a swear word.
Just because people say it all the time doesn't mean it's not a swear word.
It's been a
People swear a lot today.
like the
Yes.
see with swear words. Okay, there were
All right.
tame swear words, and then there's very profane stuff, like F-bombs and some other like more raunchy words are very they're known as vulgarities, very bad swear words. And then you have swear words that were very common with all types of social whatever, rage, jokes, slamming your hand with a hammer, you know, missing your turn. Most people would say the D word when that would happen. You know, it is a swear word. It always has been. It's just the thing is with YouTube is certain very bad vulgarities that have like very intense meanings have become almost casual words now.
Yeah, it used to be like it was for shock value, and now it's casual.
Yeah, it used to hold a lot bigger weight, and then words that weren't really offensive, like the R word, and some other stuff, have become like really taboo.
Oh, thank you for the super chat, Max. Says Knuckles actually says shift, rock, yeah. And the actor who was told to say shift, but very quietly, so people would think so people would not be sure if Knuckles was swearing or not, says Max. Oh, so he purposely was supposed to make it sound ambiguous? That's weird. Alright, thank you for the super chat, Max.
I feel like pulling her off like
Ready anytime.
last like.
And then, of course, there's even words that are crass words that are not swear words, but are still like things that people don't really say.
Right, but nowadays in the 2020s, like the R word that was used to describe somebody's mental like problems is now like a very, you know, very hard word.
Yeah, like you can't. But of course, you never really said that anyway because it hurt people with disabilities.
Oh, I've said it now though. I didn't used to say it.
Yeah, but you never.
I directed at games though. Or,
Yeah. Like if it's a game, you know.
This is too much! This is way too long! This is way too long! What the actual heck, Sega? This is nuts! This is absolutely insane! This is too much! How are you supposed to get through this?
That was one heck of a battle.
Excuse me.
Yes.
I mean, good job, honey. You actually made it through.
Hooray, I accomplished something. Feel free to play, I'm done. I'm done.
Luke doesn't say that R word
Shoot.
because people,
Not my day.
because he was in like, because of his ADD, he was in a special class in school. So people use that for people with ADD. So he doesn't say that word because it's mean.
Time.
Look, it's that hedgehog.
Wonder what the big rush is all about. Bet you those guys will end up getting in my way and making trouble.
Hey, isn't that...
Sonic!
Talk about being stubborn and full of surprises.
Long time no see, boys. Too bad you had to come all this way for nothing. We'll take it from here.
What'd you say?
Sensors locked on Eggman. Non-compliant intruders will be destroyed.
Didn't you know? We have a date with Eggman, too.
Is that so? Well then, it'll be a date to die for.
Hey, that's my line.
I'm tired and feel pain. Okay, so I was being harassed by some people. I referred to
What was with
Wokies
that
as the
hedgehog that
R-word
looked
on
like my
one
twin?
stream. Like, it was either this year or last year.
Annihilation.
Not the best way to greet those you haven't seen in a while.
I called my
Annihilation. 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 Annihilation.
No, I work
Annihilation.
separately.
Annihilation.
In fact,
Annihilation. Annihilation.
Shadow, have you lost your mind?
Annihilation. 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 One less supporter. Now I can destroy you all. Fire. Annihilate.
I didn't even know. I thought it was just a term people use when it. Oh, that's annoying that they don't have this flavor of ice cream.
Well, it used to be, it was a very casual word that gamers used. Uh-oh. Well, at least I don't have to do the jungle again, right? What just happened?
The pain is over, victory, and the goal is complete. Yeah, because some people. Yeah, because of my my Kara says it hurts. I don't like when people say it because of my learning disability and autism.
Yeah, I had my teachers. My teachers called me that a lot when I was in school. But I haven't. When I was being constantly attacked by a certain group of people, like I used that word to describe them when I was really angry on a couple streams, and I don't feel bad about it because I think those people are really stupid, and they've caused me a lot of pain and suffering. So I mean, you know, that was my cuss word, I guess, because I was losing it.
Yeah, Luke was just trying to. I mean, in reality, you were.
But I don't.
They were harassing you to the point beyond.
Yeah, I don't.
Breaking point.
I don't casually drop that word.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
Sonic, you sure this is the right
You
way?
can play now after
I
this
saw
cutscene.
Shadow and Eggman head this way. This has gotta be the right way.
But it's so spooky here.
Maybe that's the ghost of Shadow we saw earlier.
Woo! Stop it, Knuckles.
Yeah, I definitely understand. I just call those people hypocrites because that's what they are. Yeah, that's the best way to think of them, Miss Deanna.
Try.
I wish I could take your pain away, says Game Wing. Well, you're very sweet, Game Wing. You do it all the time. Very kind. Yeah, and you said, Raspberry, your family would tell you not to swear even though they would themselves. I mean, that's common. I mean, a lot of family members do that.
Well, because they don't want you to be like them.
I had people in my family, Raspberry, that told me every day to never smoke because it would make your lungs black, it would give you cancer, it would cause you to not be able to breathe well, you know, it would ruin your health, you would die early, and this person who told me never to smoke, smoked every day. So, I mean, that is something that parents and family will do. It seems wrong, like,
Leave it to me.
but
Leave
they
it to me.
actually
Let's
mean
go.
well with it. They're basically saying it's hard for them to quit doing
Let's go.
Here we
They
go!
don't
Got
want
it!
Like, growing up, we were swearing. I was told I wasn't allowed to say the words darn, heck, or anything. That was, I'm even saying it now, it's hard for me. I don't say it a lot. Because they said those were euphemisms for the real word. So I couldn't even say another version. Oh.
What? What's
There are some
going
people
on?
that have a problem with
The
even
castle
saying
is
another
flipped
version.
upside down.
I'm gonna teach you how to play, okay? When you see the yellow, that means you need to fly with tails, so...
Okay, so hit
The
X.
character that you want to play as is the one in the center.
Leave
Not
it
your
to me.
tails.
Let's
Holding the
go.
A button to fly.
Got
And your knuckles, the B button punches, but remember that you don't punch yourself off the edge. and Sonic is fast, and well, then you have to.
Here we
You
go!
gotta be careful because this homing stack is really bad.
Level up!
Don't switch things by accident because you'll need to use your light dash to get up there. Well, in theory, the light dash, you simply tap B on the things and Sonic will fly up them. But in this game, the light dash doesn't work. You would switch the tail, and you would throw one of your buddies
Leave it
at
to
them
me.
while you're in the air.
Let's go!
Well, A jumps, so then B would be throw. Almost happened. You got aim. Okay, now that it's on the ground, you switch the character that can be fun. Usually nothing.
Here we go!
Yeah, again, you gotta be careful with the hunting attack. You'll fall off the
Leave it to me!
So you knock the character down, then switch to Knuckles, and Knuckles will punch you.
Got it!
Knuckles will punch with the B button.
Here we go!
Leave it to me!
Yeah, you're gonna have to learn how to take these guys down because
I don't think I can.
Here we go!
you can't beat them with Sonic. You have to beat them with Knuckles. So you knock them down on the ground with Tails, and then you switch to Sonic.
Leave it to me!
So you have to knock them down with Tails.
Got it!
Leave it to me!
Got it!
Okay, now switch to Sonic. You gotta do the light dash.
Here we go!
BBB. Don't press it.
You said BBB.
No. I didn't mean it like.
You said BBB.
I didn't mean to button mash it because they shouldn't have given that to you because when you press the B button again after you're in the middle of the light dash, you're gonna fall to your death.
Am I supposed to do this team
This
blast?
case can be unlocked by a switch.
I don't know how to do that.
It says press the purple button.
Where did it tell you to do that?
Team blast.
You surprised me!
I didn't do anything. It didn't do anything.
In this
This
case is locked. I bet
but
there's a switch to unlock. So you need to find a way of
Leave
unlocking
it
it.
to me!
So you want to be Knuckles and punch all those bricks. Or boxes.
I feel like this is more.
Yeah, Sonic Heroes is a very complex game. It's not like... I would recommend people play the Sonic Adventure games over than Sonic Heroes, but there's... You know how there's like a cult following for Arkham Origins?
Leave it
There
to
is
me!
a cult following for Sonic Heroes. Because people just liked it more than Sonic Adventure, because you got to play as 3 characters at once. But the majority of Sonic fans prefer Sonic Adventure over, you know, either Sonic Adventure DX or Sonic Adventure 2 over Sonic Heroes.
How many Sonic Heroes
We're back to normal
There's
now!
only one Sonic Heroes.
Why is there
Because people really liked it, even though it had problems. It's like Arkham Origins. Yes, there are people that like Sonic Heroes
Even
more
though
than
this
other
is
3D
very
Sonic games.
complicated, it's like between people.
They liked it because it was complicated, yeah.
Do I go and then press?
Here we go!
You can do light dash.
Yeah!
Oh gosh.
You're going to want to run down that. Yeah, that's a running thing. So each team has 14 levels. We're in level 10 now.
Level up!
This actually looks like a stress-free level compared to what I did.
Well, you can.
No, I'm fine. You need to switch to
Leave it to
Knuckles,
me.
and you're gonna jump in the air and then hit B
Got
to
it.
come down like a hammer. There you go.
Oh no!
Yeah, you were supposed to do that. I don't know. I don't think you need to worry about the ghost. I don't think the ghost
Here we
hurts you. Your goal is to
Leave
get
it
to
to
those
me.
weird orb thingies. They teleport you to other parts of the stage.
There's that switch again!
So this is actually the perfect level here to play because it's not too intense. There you go. Sonic fans remake games all the time. Yeah, because Sega doesn't shut them down the way Nintendo does. Nintendo doesn't let fans make fan games. They shut them down like they're wrong. Sega's actually pretty...
Here we go!
As far as I know, Sega's pretty nice about, like, the Sonic fan community like mods Sonic games all the time and fix a lot of problems. Like, this game plays better on
He can also
PC
transform
because
himself when he's flipped upside down.
see how you fall
Oh
off.
my gosh!
See, told you. You got to be careful with your homing attack.
Oh my gosh. No.
This door won't open without finding a switch.
Oh.
I think they brought you. Nope, they didn't bring you back to the beginning. You're at a checkpoint. You're fine. But yeah, the Sonic community is. They're very different than other game communities because they're actually able to mod their games, and Sega doesn't give them a hard time. They even make fan games all the time, but Nintendo always does cease and desist. I knew a YouTuber that their entire channel was based around the fact that they made a
There's that
awesome,
switch again.
like, HD version of Ocarina of Time before the Ocarina of Time 3DS. And they did a stellar job. Nintendo lawyers came after him. It was him, his wife, his brother, and his best friend, and they were making this game, like, somewhere in Switzerland, I think. And they had Nintendo come after them with a cease and desist, like, lawyer. That they had to shut down their YouTube channel and they had to erase all assets when these fan games ever made.
He's
Or
dangerous,
Nintendo
so
was going
watch
to sue
out.
them for basically stealing Ocarina of Time for plagiarism.
Maybe that's
You can't license it. You can't make fan properties. You can't even, like, and they weren't even, the only profit they were making off of it was their YouTube channel from ad revenue. Like, they weren't actually selling the game, they were showing it. And Nintendo came after them. Right, because Nintendo's very protective of their intellectual property. Sega doesn't really, as far as I know, they don't go to the extent where they're going to sue a content creator over making a fan game or
Not
like,
bad.
Nintendo doesn't even like people
That
making
healing robot is like a
comic
magician.
dubs
He can transform
of their
himself when
properties.
flipped upside down.
So, and there are a
Be
lot
careful.
of YouTube channels right now for the past like 5 years since the pandemic. A lot of voice actors started doing what's known as comic
what
dubs.
should I do this?
Fly.
Over there?
Yeah, it has a yellow icon. See it? It wants you to fly.
I
Hold it in.
don't know the A button.
Yeah, hold an A. What else flies?
Let's go!
A button flies. See, you're flying. This is a very straightforward
Maybe an
level.
invisible path running alongside the torches.
It's actually, Sega's kind of nice if you think about it. They give you a super intense, painful level like I played, and then they give you a nice kind of chill vibe. I have no idea where they're going. Okay, that's apparently what they wanted you to do. So you're going to have to throw somebody at that, and then break it with Knuckles or Sonic. Be very careful you don't fall off the edge.
Got it.
Knuckles will be your hand. Punch him on the ground.
Shit!
There you go. Because the lightning will kill you.
Leave it to me.
Also, you need to kill him to open up that annoying corner.
Got it.
There you go. Nicely done.
Leave this to me.
Oh, what do I do? I'm pushing this.
Yep, Sega even gives, you have to do your light dash so you can do Sonic again. Be very
Here we
careful,
go.
just press it once. There you go. Hey, okay, good job. This is a platforming section. I recommend Tails. In case you fall, you have a chance to fly back up.
Leave it to me.
Tails has limited flight, but he can correct a simple platforming error.
Let's go!
He can't correct big platforming errors, though. Simple ones.
Oops, I missed.
So what I wanted you to do was to switch to
Just
Tails
go to
and
the-
jump, and
I
then
didn't know when I was above the platform.
okay, you have to do the whole thing over again now. You were getting close to the next checkpoint, if I remember correctly, but you weren't there yet. Close. Yep, Sega even hires fans of their products to make cool fan games, because Sega's like,
There's
you know
that
what? This
switch
person
again.
made an awesome fan game. What if they made us a licensed game and we gave them a budget? That's what happened with Sonic Mania. Sonic Mania was originally a fan game, and they hired fans that made their own fan games to work on a actual licensed new Sonic 2D game. It was phenomenal. It wasn't made by Sega. It was
Be
made
careful
by
of that robot. He heals others like a
that
magician.
Sega hired
He can also
fans.
transform himself when he's flipped
Fan
upside down.
development. but Nintendo never does
Got
that.
it. Shit,
Nintendo should be a little bit more lax, but they're not.
I can hear it now, Max. What you were saying.
Not
Shift
bad.
rock. Yeah. You were saying shift rock. Yeah.
Leave it to me.
Thank you, Max, for the
Let's
super
go.
chat. I'm parting stuff now. You guys have
Should we risk following those torches? There may be an invisible path running alongside the torches.
Hey, Yakuza got 900 views. We are 100 views away, guys, from the next Yakuza episode. Thank you.
Ah!
Huh? How they did it? They just did something.
Dave!
Right, so my goal for Monster
Got it.
Hunter is we're going to try to get it to 930.
Shit,
Leave it
There's
to
new
me.
people that come all the time. Remember, guys, Monster Hunter is the next stream.
Got
and
it.
It's going to be epic.
Shit.
We'd love for you Sonic fans to check out Monster Hunter,
Let's
because
leave it to
even though we're
Sonic.
playing a different game,
Here we
the
go.
content or the stream stuff that you enjoy is still happening. And I'm really good at Monster Hunter, actually. The previous stream, I killed 2 monsters at the same time. And I took down a monster under level, which was epic. You need to switch to Tails, and instead of doing constant flight, you just need to jump. You want to fly if you're falling,
Leave it to
because then you
me.
can try to get back up on the platform.
I can't even. I
Yeah,
can't
it's a
even
weird
I
camera
can't even
angle.
see myself.
Yeah, it's a weird camera.
I can't do this.
Relax, relax.
I can't. I don't think I can do this.
This is very easy.
Luke, I can't do this.
Jump. Stay on the platform. It's not going to vanish.
Try going
Yeah,
down
you want to
there.
go in that hole.
Let's go.
There you go. They want you down there. See?
I was almost like.
Look, the door's open.
No, don't go down that hole. You want to go straight now. You're fine. Just as long as you have rings, there's nowhere you can fall down. There's no enemies. It doesn't matter. They're skeleton trees. It doesn't matter what they are.
Got it.
Don't go backwards.
Leave it to me.
I would not use tails for those enemies. I would use knuckles or just avoid the enemies. No, this doesn't stun them.
Got it.
Different enemies, you need to use different characters.
Shit, shit,
Shit,
shit.
That's why the power company is coming by. But they should really
Not
email
bad.
you, because there's been a lot of crazy stuff happening in this region right now with people pretending to be people and people are getting
Knuckles, we're counting on you.
yeah, people are getting break-ins and they're getting hurt because they're allowing people in that say they're an electrician or a plumber and they're not. There's a whole thing on the news
Leave it
about
to
it
me.
right now.
That's all. When I was a little kid, I was told not to.
Well, I mean, nowadays, companies either email you or they text you if they're going to come to your house. Right. There's no email, there's no text.
Got it.
Also, it could be the lights dying, but the whole thing flickered. So we could be having a brownout. There's been a problem with the Pennsylvania power grid, like this year. It's because we reduced, the last 4 years, we reduced a lot of power-based.
Level up.
So people worried about environmental stuff, so they shut down. I think they shut down a coal place or something like that. I don't remember.
Yeah, ironically, though,
Upside
everyone's
down
going to
castle?
electricity.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you put too much,
Here we
then
go.
you're borrowing power from our neighbors in like New Jersey or Virginia or something, and that's not going to be good because
It's like when you order a tiny meal, but then you eat off of the other person's plate because you're still hungry. It's like the same with the power.
Yeah! I'm fine!
oh nope, you were supposed to do that. You're fine. Relax.
What's going
Going
on?
on?
A lot of patience. Also, you said that we're
I asked them to watch the shorts already.
guys, don't forget to watch the shorts. Luke, it's not letting me.
It's messing up. You just have to let it work itself out.
Guys, don't forget to watch the shorts.
Already asked. You don't want to ask again for a while. The link is there.
I don't know what to do.
What do you mean? You're gonna want to
Leave
switch
it
to
to me.
tails and jump on that.
Let's go!
You're fine. You just don't want to overjump. So now,
Let's go.
with this section, they're gonna want you to kill those enemies, so switch to knuckles.
Got it.
But like I've always been at the mindset, I think it's a good idea for states to have their own energy dependence. I don't think it's a good idea for everybody to be, especially in the East Coast, to be tied to New York City's power grid. I think
Be
that's a
careful
terrible
not to
idea.
fall.
Because if something happens in New York City, then you have 4 or 5 states that are going to have power problems. Like every state should have their own energy independence.
I don't see how this is possible.
You play as Tails, you
And
fly
then
out
what?
there, and you time it.
What are those things? You hit those?
I don't know what those are
Or
actually.
I just go for that platform. Do I hit
You go
these?
for the moving platform.
Leave it
I don't
to
know
me.
what that floating thing is. It could be cosmetic or it could be something important. That's up to you. You can experiment and try to fly that direction
Let's
first.
go.
It's a good thing you didn't fly there because apparently they would knock you down. So there you go. Then you just have to fly off. Here you go.
Let's go.
See?
All right.
Tails is very-
Hey guys,
You're gonna want to fly again, but avoid the pumpkin guy because he can take your coins.
Let's go.
You could just no, you have to beat all the enemies. So
Dave.
Knuckles, you're still Why? Why can't you?
I'm afraid I'll get hit.
Well, yeah, they have guns. They can shoot you with tails too.
You're making me.
got it.
I already have a plan.
Okay.
Edit my plan.
I was thinking you edit your plan. Okay. You're fine. He's just a ghost.
I thought you said I could hit this guy on the head.
No, you can't hit him.
I have hit them the whole time.
Well, that's weird because last time you hit him, you got hurt. So
I didn't.
you're gonna need to fly.
Leave it
And
to
hit
me.
that thing over there.
Yup, you need to hit the
I-
red thing.
Why? It's gonna just bring me back here.
No, it's gonna spring you forward.
I don't think I can hit it. What if I miss it by an inch?
Then you miss it, then you have to redo this section. It's not the end of the world. You get a game over, you try again.
I don't think it's gonna be possible.
Let's go.
Just try to reach it. Okay, you didn't reach it.
Ah.
I should have hit somebody towards it. I could have.
Hit what?
I could have flung somebody at
No,
it.
you can't fling somebody at it. The distance is too far away. No.
Well, it's impossible to hit that.
No, it's not. I could do it with the glide. The glide, you would then hit the glide, and then your glide would recharge.
Oh, great.
Yeah, you have to start over from where you were last.
The castle is flipped upside
This game
down.
doesn't have that many checkpoints.
We're supposed to be in a haunted castle. Or...
Yeah, you're a haunted castle. There was a haunted castle in Sonic Adventure 2 for Knuckles, too. This is kind of like a... I like this haunted castle better than the one that Knuckles had with all the creepy pumpkins and he had to do all the digging in Sonic Adventure 2. I didn't like most of Knuckles' levels. Aquatic Mine, the
Leave it to
pumpkin
me.
level. This is a cooler haunted level. I like spooky, like, Halloween-themed levels. I just don't like horror games.
Got it.
I like snow levels, and I like Castlevania-inspired levels.
Be careful not to
You need to
fall.
be Tails. It's even telling you to be Tails.
Leave it to me.
Just wait till it comes close. Now go.
Let's go.
And you should be able to drop. Ooh, okay.
Let's go. All right.
Line up, side by
Line
side.
up side by side.
Oh, great.
See, you can get hit. See, I don't know how that works. Sometimes you get hit, sometimes you don't.
There's somebody up there.
I don't know how you get that.
Got it.
He's saying shift rock.
I know, but it doesn't sound like it.
It doesn't matter.
It's just funny.
Okay.
Too cool.
It is funny.
I've had to say lots of weird words that sound like other words in different languages when singing, and I always have to like sing random words. I have to keep it to myself. My humor stays. So
Oh, our virus suffers? Okay.
Leave it to me.
I can't.
Follow the torches. You want me to do it?
I don't think I can't. There's no way I can do this.
I'll give it a shot. How many lives do you have left? Okay, so this is our last one.
Well, I'm sorry.
Wow, you sweat a lot. You're very nervous, huh?
I'm trying to not mess up.
I mean, you can't not mess up. It's a Sonic game.
You'll be mad at me if I mess up or something.
Why would I be mad at you?
Maybe the chat. See? I told you!
No, actually, I let go of it because I thought I was right underneath it.
That's what I said. That's what I did last time.
Let's blast through
You
with
want to try again?
speed.
How can I?
Wait, how did that get all black? That's not supposed to look like that. That came
It's a
from you.
string.
It's the Hang Castle.
Sonic, you sure this is the right way?
I saw Shadow and Eggman head this way. This has gotta be the right way.
But it's so spooky here.
Maybe that's the ghost of Shadow we saw earlier.
Woo!
You guys are
Stop it,
scaring.
Knuckles.
You guys are scaring little Tails.
Who is?
Knuckles and Sonic were scaring him.
Well, they're teasing him because he's a kid.
That's not very nice.
That's what boys do to younger boys. Older boys always
They
tease
don't.
little
Girls
kids.
don't tease younger girls about stuff like that. We're not-
Boys and girls are different.
That's for sure.
Boys tease younger boys.
I don't.
Older boys
I
always
don't-
tease
Leave
younger
it to
boys.
I
me.
don't tease. I didn't tease little girls when I was playing with them. I made them feel safe.
Hey,
They shouldn't tease people like that.
I wouldn't say tease, they joke a lot.
But that'll make them afraid. Great.
let's go.
Yeah, the Tails and the... Which is weird because this Tails acts a lot younger than the Tails from Sonic Adventure. The Sonic Adventure Tails is like very confident, he makes inventions. I don't know, it's like Sega didn't...
He's growing up.
Well, no, but the Sonic Adventure games were before this.
Leave it to me.
So the time.
He's regressed
He is
backwards.
a different version of.
No, this is supposed to take place in the Sonic Adventure timeline.
Well, I guess that's inaccurate.
Right, they messed up the continuity because they made Tails so much younger than
I
he
made him
is.
cute though.
He is cute in this,
Leave it
yeah.
to me.
He's adorable.
Hey,
Because Sonic, he said, "Are you sure this is the right way?" Tails said, and he goes, "I think so." And
What?
he said, "Well, why does it have to be
What's going
scary?"
on?
And then Knuckles made it worse and said, "Maybe that was the ghost of Shadow we just passed." That wasn't very nice at all. Trying to make you need to make Tails feel better.
let's go. Let's go. Hey,
Oh, I forgot.
Got it.
Darn it!
Yep, see, you punched yourself
Oh
off the
no!
edge. And gotta be careful, because the game will kill you. Both the homing attack and
leave it to me.
Knuckles' power punch will drag you off the cliff. In this. In other ones, the characters stop before they fall off cliffs, but not in this game.
Okay.
I mean, you can kill them if you want to. Your goal is you need to get over to that switch over there. The teleport
There's a
thingy.
guardrail over there.
Yeah. That's fine. Just go to the thing. Don't mess your... Just go to the tiny little Death Star thing.
What? What's going on?
The castle is flipped upside down. Hey,
Dun, dun,
Got it.
dun.
leave it to me. Hey,
Got it.
level up.
Well, I feel successful because I got past
Here we go.
that annoying glitchy level. See? See how the light dash? Do you see how the light... You see how it craps out? I told you.
There's gotta be a switch to
Oh
open this place
no, it
somewhere.
took my coin. Imagine if it had
There's gotta be a
taken
switch to open
more
this
of
case
them.
somewhere.
You would have to start all
You
over.
surprised me.
No, you don't get the... If the coins are gone, you can't use the light dash.
Then you just have to die. And
Right.
Start over.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying.
But you see, like, why I get annoyed? It's like the light dash doesn't work 100% of the time.
Upside down again.
Yeah, that's true.
It's supposed
We're
to.
back to normal
Well, I mean, I'm used to. I mean, that's. Wow, Knuckles. Shift into turbo. Shift. Enunciate!
There's a rumor that Scarlett Johansson might voice Amy in the Sonic 4 movie.
Please, no. No! 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 Please! No! No!
Okay.
I don't want that.
Calm
Her
down.
voice sounds like she has a perpetual laryngitis. I don't want Amy to sound like that. Amy's like, Sonic, hi! And then if it's Scarlett Johansson voices her, it'll be like, Sonic! That sounds terrible.
Here we go.
Oh gosh,
Ready
please.
anytime.
I think Angelina Jolie could do a good.
Ugh, I hate her. Why would
She
she
did
do
a
it?
great job as Tigress in the
She was
Kung Fu
playing an
Panda.
older woman, a tigress. Hi, I'm Tigress. Really, you want that to be the voice of Amy?
No, I want somebody spunky and
My gosh, what?
Okay.
Are we picking the worst people in the world?
What about Zendaya?
I mean, she still has a low voice, though.
She does?
I mean, she'd be better than the
Okay,
two old
wait.
women you
All right,
suggested.
all right. What about?
I would just have a little kid play Amy. I don't understand the problem. Why do you have to have some person who's over the hill play Amy? No offense.
What about Jessica Alba?
I don't mind Zendaya. I don't mind Zendaya or Jessica Alba. Either of them are fine. But
Okay.
I'm not. If Scarlett Johansson voices Amy, there's no hope for the movie. What are they trying to pick? The worst voice in the world?
There's that switch again.
It's like changing Lola Bunny's voice from the Space Jam movie to the Looney Tunes show. Because Space Jam Lola had like female fatale, like sexy voice, and then she had crazy voice, like deeper voice as Lola in
Okay, who's the female
That
fatale?
healing robot is like a magician.
Space Jam.
Transform
I
when he's
know, but
flipped over.
who would be?
He's dangerous.
You said it's comparing a female fatale. Which voice is the female fatale? The original voice of Amy?
No, Amy's annoying. Amy doesn't have.
Because let's just be honest, Scarlett Johansson may look nice, but she does not have a nice voice. I'm just
No.
trying to be real here.
She sounds
Her
like.
voice sounds terrible. Like, it is bad. Like, if they
voice-
could get a voiceover artist for her to redo every voiceover every movie she's ever done, it would be a million times better.
She sounds like she has smoker voice.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's what I was trying to say, but in a nice
Which
way.
it would work for, like, if she was doing like roles from like the 40s and 50s to have that type of like female bombshell voice or whatever from back then, it works. But like not for a character like
When
Amy.
I have a cold and I've lost my voice kind of sounds more like Scarlett Johansson. Her voice sounds like her voice has been lost.
It's a husky
She
sound.
sounds like she's been screaming at a fan game all night for 3 hours. That's what her voice sounds like. And that doesn't sound good.
Okay, you need to focus on where you are. You need to fly with tails. There you
Oh
go.
gosh, I really hope they don't get her to voice Amy.
Relax.
I
Fly.
will be very upset.
Let's go!
Be visibly upset.
The only other actress I could think of that everybody talks about is that Sweeney girl. She has a high-pitched
There
voice.
may be
Okay,
an invisible
why?
path running
Okay, and
alongside
I'm
the
just gonna
torches.
say it right now.
Huh?
Most actors and actresses have sold out their souls, literally, to get roles. Most of them are corrupt and literally overhyped and not very good at their jobs. I would actually pick up anyone off of the street versus any Hollywood actor or actress.
They're not
So
gonna do
that's what I would do. I would pick up somebody with talent. Just do a actual talent contest
Why do you have to not
and get
move?
somebody who has talent, because I will die. I'm just saying, most people in Hollywood are not talented and overpaid. So I pick nobody. No person I've ever heard of should voice Amy. They should get somebody with talent to voice her. That would be not someone I've ever heard of. So I don't have any choice. The choice is nobody I've ever heard of. If I've heard of them, I don't want them.
Could you, like, you're just standing still.
I'm explaining why all of your choices are bad.
Okay, well,
Let's go!
you have to keep flying. Don't let go of the button.
Alright, you want somebody that could voice Amy? Who's that actress who played all the cute characters in Jennifer Hale? There you go. I
Oh,
want her
the
to play-
voice actor?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's played.
There, I want her as.
Amy.
There you go.
But
There's
they never,
there's
they
my
don't,
pick.
the problem is they don't hire voice actors.
Well, they should if they wanted to sound good.
That's what I would do. in the
There we go.
90s,
There's my
in
picture.
the 90s, they used to hire TV and voice actors to do like big theatrical roles. They stopped doing that in like the 2010s. Started to do celebrities for voiceover roles. Because the guy who played Aladdin in the 90s was not famous. He was on Full House.
If I had to pick two, yeah, I mean, like, I can't think of very many celebrities right now because I try not to give them very much celebrity status
Okay, you need
by
to
not
fly.
remembering them.
Let's go.
That's how I get them back because I purposely don't remember their names.
Let's
Pay
go down
attention,
there.
fly.
But if I had to think of two actresses, I sort of are decent. I mean, I don't know very bad things about
Look, the door's open.
Zendaya or Jessica Alba, so those are actresses would be fine.
I think that based on how she talks, I think Scarlett Johansson could play Rogue the Bat or Rouge the Bat.
Yes, she could play Rouge the Bat, but please do not play Amy.
No, she doesn't have an Amy voice.
Her voice is so deep, and it sounds like she's been smoking. I do not want her to play Amy. She'll ruin it. I don't want to think of Amy smoking cigarettes.
Shit, we're up! Shit! Shit, we're up!
She'll ruin it for me.
It should be, they should hire an actress who has a high-pitched voice to play Amy, and if they're gonna do Rouge the Bat, then they should have Scarlett Johansson
Although-
or Angelina Jolie.
They could. Both of those actresses don't have very good Rouge the Bat voices.
Both of them are mostly voice actors these days.
Yeah, but you could find someone with a way better Rouge the Bat
Okay,
voice.
go forward. I don't know that many actors.
Well,
Just
Here we go.
going over what people in the chat are
I'll
talking
just,
about.
I mean, get someone who sounds more like Marilyn Monroe for Rouge the Bat. I wouldn't.
Okay, you have to be Knuckles to punch that.
Neither one of them
Got it.
sound very good. Angelina Jolie has one of the deepest voices ever, and so does Scarlett Johansson, who sounds like she
Keep
has laryngitis.
walking.
I don't think either of them sound like Rouge. People just.
Are you one of those people that can't chew gum and talk at the same, or walk
I
at the
can
same
only
time?
focus on one thing at the same time. Why do you think on all the time? Look at all my streams. I'm silent until I'm done fighting the boss, and then I say something. I
Well,
can't.
most people can't really talk very much when they're fighting bosses. That's
Yeah,
normal.
I know.
But
That's what every level is a boss to me because it's all hard.
okay.
Every single level I'm doing is a boss. Getting these rings is a boss to me. It's just getting the next thing.
I don't see how it's a boss.
It is because everything is
Okay, you need to run.
I don't
Just
even
go
know how
forward.
much pressure. I don't know if there's thousands of people watching. I don't know what's
You
happening.
have, like, maybe.
I don't want to know. That'll make me feel worse if it's one person. Just don't tell me how many people are
Okay,
watching.
just go through the level because it's like it's kind of weird that you just stand still.
Because I'm thinking about how I'm gonna tackle
Well,
the...
I smelled smoke, but
You're making me feel triggered by mentioning. Oh, just because all these women like have probably kissed every single person in Hollywood.
Honey,
it
I
gives
don't-
them, gives them qualifications to voice a character.
excuse me, I don't know that many Hollywood actresses because I don't really do Hollywood movies. I just know people that are trending on Twitter all the time.
Well, I hate all of the people that are trending. I don't want
Okay.
any of them to voice a character I like. Why don't they just
need to fly.
stick to the actress who already voices Amy? What's
They-
the problem with that?
They're not bringing in voice actors. It has to be a celebrity.
Why? Why? It'll just ruin it.
Because celebrities have more appeal than voice
Not
actors.
to me. I hate celebrities. They're ruining it, the character for me. It's
Honey,
bothering
she
me.
hasn't even been cast yet. You're,
Right,
you're
but you
wilding
just
out
said I'm
when-
wiling out because you said she's gonna be voiced by some overpaid,
That's what the chat
stuck-up
said.
celebrity.
The chat said there was a rumor about Scarlett Johansson. We went off on a tangent.
Right, because she sounds like she's been smoking 7 packs a day. I don't want her to be voice Amy. She sounds horrible.
Okay, you need to fly, so focus.
Amy's known for having a cute, sweet little voice. Why would you ruin that by having one of the worst
Focus,
actresses with the
focus.
worst voice in the world to voice
You're
her?
gonna die again and have to do this all over again. You need to focus, or I'm gonna take over because this is getting kind of really annoying. You shouldn't have died there. That was really easy. See, you're getting yourself all worked up.
I'm getting worked up because I like the character Amy, and you're making me feel upset.
I'm not. I was just repeating the chat,
Well,
and you start
guys,
going
please
all.
don't talk
you
about-
start crashing out.
Guys, please don't talk about celebrities that have hooked up with everyone in Hollywood voicing Amy, who's a sweet, innocent girl. Please stop. You're making me feel very upset. I'm starting to feel stressed out.
Katie Holmes.
Leave it to me.
Nobody knows who Katie Holmes is anymore.
I wouldn't mind Katie Holmes voicing it.
Amy?
I don't have a problem with Katie Holmes. I think
She's not even a celebrity anymore, is she?
Well,
Here we go.
she's good enough for me. I'll be good with you.
If you guys don't mind an older actress,
I'll
I
allow
would
that.
I would think that a good Amy would be Sarah Michelle Gellar, like Buffy, but she's not really a film actress, so.
Anyone who doesn't sound like their voice is literally shot and completely raspy and not good.
You have to
Just,
fly here.
let's just not pick the worst voice possible. Maybe we could pick somebody who's
Leave
not
it
the
to me.
worst pick in the
Let's go.
world. Maybe that would be a start.
You need to fly here. You need to pay attention. You only have 2 lives left. This is still a flight area.
Let's go! Dave!
There's no reason to fight these things. We can just fly to the
Do
next
people
place.
not have... Do they not actually... You know what they should do? Have a bunch of celebrities come in and then have
Just
them...
fly over to the next place.
And then have them audition behind a curtain. So instead of by what puts people in the seat, they should have to go off
Go now.
based off of talent.
Hold it in.
You told me to go now. You ruined it.
No, you didn't let go. Like,
Well,
you let go too
I
late.
can't do this.
Right, because you're not focusing.
Look, I cannot
Leave
do
it to
this.
Well, we already got 1,000 views. It's just milking this at this point.
I'm not milking. I was trying to get through.
You're
I
not
wasn't
gonna get through today.
I wasn't milking anything.
Also, I thought I was a slow Sonic player. You take your time way more than
That's
I do.
so I don't die.
Okay, well, it is a grade, just so you know.
What's a grade?
There's a grade for the level based on how quickly you do it.
Well, after I do it 7 times, yeah, then I start to do it faster.
Okay.
How do you think I played old Sonic games in the past? I inched forward on them, and then I learned to play it faster and faster, depending on how many
So
times
you played it like a grandma, and then...
Yes!
Okay.
How do you think I learned how to play Sonic?
Natalie Portman? Is she still considered an actress? Like, I don't... What does she do these days?
Oh, why?
Amber, keep moving.
Why are you guys mentioning people that have no talent or anything
Leave it
or
to
have
me.
ruined franchises?
Let's go!
When has Natalie, have you guys heard her voice? Have you heard her voice?
Let's go! Dave!
Have you ever heard her voice before? Because I don't think you guys have.
We're thinking about actresses that have a high-pitched voice to do Amy. We're not...
Let's go!
Hello, Viceroy.
Yeah, that's not it.
Hello, Viceroy. I'm ready. What? Why would she be the voice of Amy? I'm sorry, but
Be careful.
I would just... I don't look. I can't do this. I need help. Guys, I can't think of any more celebrities to ruin a beloved character anymore. I can't.
Well, I phased through the platform. That's not my fault.
Well, I think we're done then.
Yeah, of course we are.
We're
That was
done
your last
here.
life.
I'm sorry, guys. We need a voice that actually...
Amber crashed out.
I got distracted because people were mentioning Scarlett Johansson voicing Amy. Gosh, I hope not. I'm gonna write a letter.
Focus. Alright, so anyway, guys, Monster Hunter's next. Thank you guys so much for watching. You did a great job watching the shorts. You also got Yakuza up to 913 from 860.
It's okay,
Great job.
Raspberry. Sorry for reacting to Natalie Portman.
Okay, relax.
Alright.
So, there's about 80 of you guys here. Either you can help out with Yakuza if you want, or we'd love to have you guys over on the Monster Hunter stream. Monster Hunter stream is going to be starting just a little bit. I haven't eaten dinner yet, so I need to eat some food, but we're going to get the music running. And Monster Hunter is going to be awesome tonight. We're going to be fighting a brand new monster and progressing the story even more. And, you know, probably going to hunt like 3 or 4 monsters in the next stream. So it's going to be pretty intense. I'm a high rank now. There's a lot of cool stuff happening. Also, there is a Dragon Ball Z stream tonight. If you guys want to hang out for Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, that will be at 9 or 10 o'clock tonight. So don't miss that. That's going to be pretty exciting. Sonic Heroes will be back tomorrow. The stream did get 1,000 views. That is the requirement of the channel. Is the stream series has to get 1,000 views to continue. So Sonic Heroes will be back. We'll also be starting the brand new LP of Split Fiction, starting at 10 in the morning. And then 6 o'clock with Sonic kicking off the 3 in the afternoon time slot. Okay? So head on over to Monster Hunter. See you guys there. Thank you guys so much for the Super Chats. You're amazing. Really helps the channel out tremendously. Like, along with the ad revenue that this video received. Also, it keeps me motivated to work on the really cool top 10 video that'll be coming out this Saturday that I think you guys will really like. It has my classic writing style. It's a lot of fun. And I think you'll like it. I hope so, because I've been investing a lot of hours into it. Alright, see you guys on Monster Hunter.